Good morning. This side Group 3. I'm Amit presenting on behalf of Group 3. Uh, Sorry, Professor, we are not able to do our job yesterday because of low attendance, and we sincerely apologize from all group member and the colleagues. So, proceeding to our presentation, we compiled all the exercises in one slide, and we are trying to elaborate our all work through this slide. As since beginning, we have considered our example based on the shipping company. So, and we assume our client is having more than 200 world class owner, including the Fortune 500 companies from different part of the world. And an office is Thessaloniki in Greece, and we operate on the global scale with 50 offices in 45 countries. We assure and ensure that all services offering and believe together we can achieve. This is our mission and vision. Our company organogram is ship owner is the boss, and below him CEO and other operational department is operating, as we have already elaborated this. And CEO is giving instructions to all this sub department, operation department, charting department, financial department, IT department, and technical department. So all the functions interlink with together and align different perspective of the operations and report back to CEO, and then from the CEO it goes to the ship owner. We have various stakeholder, their levels all different. I mean, some are the on the high dependency, some of the medium dependency, some of the low dependency. So we try to present here all our stakeholder, and this will give company a good overview how to tackle and how to make a strategy to map all our stakeholders so that it will be beneficial, and company can have a tracker on each and every part of a stakeholder. During our marketing segment, we analyze which segment our company belongs, and how it function on the marketing perspective, and how we promote and do our contact with our customer. So all these things has been captured in the marketing segment exercise. Our shipping company market segment. So we are in the B2B, business to business supply chain solution, providing the chartering service. We are having the quite good vessel portfolio from diverse carrier, tanker, LNG, LPG, combined carrier, container ship, row on row off, and reefer vessels. On the chartering side, we are providing all kind of the chartering, and our KPIs on the good safety record, real-time positioning informations, lowest fare source. So these are some of the basic which clients are looking to negotiate our business. This is our orientation for the charter behavior, so we can know which segment, which geographical location, and what type of the cargo ship we can offer on a different terms and condition. As our product is a service product, it is not a physical product, so we follow the 8 P's of the model to do all kind of the marketing mix in our industry. Based on last feedback, we try to improve our customer persona, and this is our liquid bulk charter customer persona. He's Brian Hastings, CFO of Export Import Chartering Company, 42 years old, married, 2 kids in high school, MBA graduate, rising through the rank of the finance department, hobbies, basketball, 20 years experience in tanker market, good friends in the liquid bulk market, and they're having the challenges on safety-oriented fleet, top ranked classification society, looking for the younger fleet company, previous loss and damage record, career reputation. So these are some challenges which he want to keeping his liquid bulk chartering terms and conditions, and our company suits him, and we are doing the business almost 3 4 years. On the dry bulk charter side is Mr. Edward Oscar, owner of Alpha Sea Chartering Company, 6-year-old, married, two kids, above 20 plus year age group, family owned business, family present in the market 50, more than 50 years, hobbies are the piano player, 40 experience in the dry bulk market, good influence in the dry bulk market and Europe, quite active on the social media. Its challenges are cost-oriented fleet, economic freight rate, looking for the safe transportation, carrier reputation, flexibility in the loading and dischargings. So these are some things that he looking for his negotiation, and we are able to set on his terms and condition almost 90 to 95%. Uh, for the liner charter, she's Kelly Abraham, CEO of Express Liner, 35 years old, single since last 5 years, CEO in the Express Liner, MBA Finance. Hobby know-how, professional collaboration, 15 years experience in liner market, company 60% dominant in the Europe market. Her challenges are quality-oriented fleet, looking for the younger fleet company, career protection, flexibility in the frequency, trade route, emergency of the route, good safety record, performance-oriented company, good quality of personnel and crew. So these are the some key factors they are looking for their chartering for the liner segment, and according to KPIs, we are almost meeting their requirement on the channel to use to contact our customers on the B2B segment. We do various kind of the things, especially conferencing, direct mail, email marketing, field marketing, SEO, social media, traditional media, webinar, video customer testimonial sharing on the various platforms. This give the real picture how the customer are interacted with us and how our services great in right, in transparent manner, how much we are satisfying their needs in terms of what we are promising. Some of the offline content and we publish on the online also. And this is very quite message oriented, like moving car to container, everyday delivery on time, deliver port to door. So this kind of marketing communication generally appealing since consumer often need to obtain consent from the multiple stakeholder before purchase is made. Hence, there should be emphasis on the logic, commercial benefit, and strong supportive data. So from these pictures, we try to elaborate them like we can move anything, either it is small item, it is on the whole container. We deliver on time, we deliver to last mile, their last door. Based on our last feedback from the professor, we try to improve our risk associated with the channels. We try to categorize in the high, danger, medium, and low, and some of the risk like choosing the wrong channel to advertise the target audience. It could be high. The company may lose market segment. Negative feedback via social media or review site. It could be dangerous as speed is uncountable. So fast adjustment needed. We have to reply on time, we have to be transparent and dedicated to the on the feedback side and give the right information to on social media. Business operation changes is a medium kind of the risk, though this impact, but still it is a medium. Brand risk high, demand risk high, ethical and legal issue very high. Product service price quality, as it is very price sensitive market and quality sensitive market, as liquid bulk cargo looking for the good quality of ships and the bulk carrier looking for the best price. So it is really important to communicate with the right way the price and the fleet condition to the customer so that they can be stick to our business. Field marketing, yeah, as there are some room for the negotiation, so its risk level is low. Misleading bot traffic is the automation, so we have to be very conscious what the information through automated content they are getting. So to build the trust, it is very important to reconsider the privacy policy for the customer and give the right content to them. Brand list some of the key which we are focusing like core value and value added model, high quality of transport service, respond timely on the social media, create loyalty brand follower, safety record KPI, regular updates so they can know our damage and loss and controls are in quite transparent manner. Business volume discount if I mean like whole career. Uh, to if after certain level of volume we provide a discount. Ensure we assist in their this insurance and assurance. And once we done our blockchain technology exercise, we found this also add value to the brand, and it brings more value for the customers. So obviously it is good to keep implementing the secure, easy, and good technology in the business to make the brand on top. During our financial exercise, we found our company is a capital company, a stock corporation, and we are having the executive board. Annual balance sheet, we try to figure out what are the current asset, what are the non-current asset, what are the liabilities, whether it's long term, short term, what is stockholder equity. So these are terms we are able to understand, like current asset, what are the cash equivalent, account receivable, inventories, expenses. So these are the financial terms we are able to figure out, and how this can be interpreted in terms of financial aspect, and in terms of the investing operation. During this our different kind of technical ratios like working capital, debt to equity ratio, current ratio, quick ratio, which gives the figure of financial liquidity, and it gives the information to the investor, to the management, how we are performing, and which side we need to pay attention to maintain our liquidity, to meet out our short-term goal, and how to manage our debt with long-term liability. And in our balance sheet, our approach is long-term oriented, debt capital. Few are the things which we try to point out to improve our balance sheet, like pay close attention to the new inventories, identify underperforming asset, optimize accounts civil collection, monitor and manage working capital. The next exercise was to try to different financial model. Yeah, like this financial model is kind of the business tools. It's like a company historical performance, balance sheet, income statement, cash flow statement, and supporting schedule. So we have to analyze when we are moving from the private company to listed company, how it impact to the our company. Generally, a company goes for the listed company to raise the fund for the expansion and release to the market, and the recover from the losses of the debt. There's a few difference between the operation of the private limited and the public limited, and some of the regulatory restrictions, how it works. Let's see. In the private limited company restriction, the right of the transfer of its share. Public limited, it is a freely transferable. Private limited limits the number of member, maybe here as per the rule 200 maximum, but public limited is not. They can add as many as can, because this is a share oriented, so anybody can buy and keep with them, and they can further part of that can also be sell or buy. Provision on any invitation to the public to subscribe for security of the company. Public limited is not such. Private company can also expect deposit from its member up to particular limited limit in accordance with the rule. But public limit depend upon all the terms and condition with the Security Exchange Commission, and accordingly they can accept. Deposit. Management does not have answer to stockholders and is not required to file disclosure statement with the Security Exchange Commission. In a private limited company, there is no liability like this, But in public limited company, yeah, they have to management have to ensure to stockholders, their shareholder, and they have to do the all the necessary filing, and they have to quarterly disclose their statement. Private company is owned by the company's founder, management, or group of private investor, and public company has already sold the portion of itself by public by initial offering. So it is governed by the board of directors on behalf of the, behalf of shareholders. There is a board of directors, and they are governing body of that company. There is no restriction on the managerial remuneration, but in the public limited there is a restriction. Voting right as per the paid capital in the private company, and the shareholder has a voting right in public company. Impact on the shareholder: the existing private shareholder shares become worth the public trading price. Creditor: arrange list of creditor, no objection certificate from the all creditor while conversion. So they need the certificate of no objection. Almost 75% has to be agree to convert that in the listed company. Debitor side: as after listing, the company will become a separate legal identity. So the manner the contract drafted, it will be changed. On the operation side, leadership change and education style also change. Excuse me. Stock limited company, what impact comes is, so quickly we'll read some. New capital is raised without associated risk, restriction, and cost of debt, and constrain the venture capitalist. Going public provide company many opportunity for the publicity and the media coverage. Customer usually have better perception of the company with the presence of media, a major stock exchange. Public traded companies often have more influence when it comes to the negotiation with vendor. Great credibility. But there is some risk like less control, ownership may change, increased government security, regular audit, financial statement scrutiny, quarterly result published, and management issue. Excuse me. Business model canvas, we just try to map so that we can elaborate what are the impacts coming. This is our all segment in the business model canvas. But once we change from public company to listed company, what are the changes are coming? So let's see on the customer segment. When the when the listed, increased brand awareness reaches to more customer. On the key authorities, original owner may lose control over company. Elected a board of director for decision, greater rule and regulations. Shareholder entitled to all the information, and greater business status and high credibility. On the key resources, additional capital comes for the growth. They can acquire some of the player or some other business to make their business strong. Trading is easy, share trading and buy sell transfer without any agreement, and lot of expert business experts comes in the board of directors. So these are the some benefits comes in the key resources segment. On the key partner side, like when you become a listed company, it will be separate legal identity, and it offers continuity is there. Even the owner, even the highest shareholder is die yourself, even though this company will survive. Third party contract with the company, here now this is separate legal identity, so the all the contract with the vendors and other will be changed with the listed company name. It will not be like previous. This can only dissolve or liquidate on the court order or other regulatory authority. On the cost side, additional legal requirement add cost and time consuming, expensive to be listed in the stock market, and dividend cost. So on the cost structure, yeah, obviously cost is going to increase. But on the revenue side, yeah, if everything is going well, or definitely the revenue will also increase, but the revenue stream will be same. Impact of the blockchain technology on the shipping company: it will be eliminate the paperwork, like a smart contract, faster processing, complete transparency, increased security, cost reduction, data exchange, improved compliances, and improved delivery. Some of the business blockchain technology in shipping business, like a small contract for the bill of landing, customer clearance form, sales agreement, letter of trade is. So this is a kind of self-executive contract with the terms of agreement between the buyer and seller and being directly written in the lines of code. So it gives like no paperwork will be required, leading to increased accuracy, security, and transparency, and will decrease reliance on the intermediaries. So it will be eliminate middle layer, saving a lot of time, and it is auto-executed various transaction carried out during the shipping of the cargo from loading to warehouse. Additional, all parties agreement will have access to all the blockchain, and so they will be aware the present status of shipment. So these are the some key benefits they get from the smart contract, and there is a SOLAS requirement for each and every ship before coming to terminal. They have to verify their gross masses. But there is a this with this VGM platform, it can be automatically available to port terminal or the carrier. So it reduces the intermediate work and paperwork also. Ship tracking and tracing. This is technology provided by the trade lane system from IBM MS, and it will be keep all the containers transaction track record, and all the document is digitally signed, and I mean a lot of event can be tracked. Which place is there, from where origin, what is the final destination, what is status of cargo, what type of the cargo over there, whether it's packed or sealed, or so it gives the benefit to all the like stakeholder, surveyor, port authority, charter, vessel owner, and custom. So and this is quite popular nowadays, and it is believed like by 2050 all containers will be I mean on this blockchain, and it will be almost automated. I mean it's already seven six ports are fully automated with the container ships loading and offloading, but by 2050, the way this sector is adopting the technology, it will be autonomous. Some pictures to elaborate how it is easy when we employ the smart contracts. If you see the old way, the paper is once contract drafted, it go by the mail to airmail, and it takes 5 to 10 days to reach to other destination. But with the smart contracts, in 20 seconds, from one end to another end. A dealership agent carry out the paper for the carrier to terminal to custom to bank for insurance, to other transportation, to clarify, to do the necessary work. But with the blockchain technology, all information available on the platform, and all these stakeholder can verify and quickly can eliminate all this paperwork and do their job. Impact of the blockchain technology on the business model is impact almost all segment. I will quickly read on the customer segment. It will it is giving like uh, more technical advanced system, so it is reach to the reach more and more people easy way. Ethereum based protocol, biometric identity, multi-currency wallet, these are the some key feature where customer quite tapped. On the customer relation side, the blockchain technology keep record of choice, age, history, automated solution, what are the best and safe route, alerts for the unforced situation, self-service, retain old customer, more transparency, no middleman. So this is a kind of direct association from the company, and it builds a trust and give a good leverage to the customer. On the channel side, like a small contract eliminate intermediaries, making business simple process with all the parties, and it is a innovative channels inbound, outbound, strengthening the overall supply chain. Value side, they bring a lot of value like improved quality, increased security, improved customer experience, and establishment of the greater test, very less middle layer now, real-time information. These are some values come with the blockchain technology. Key utility side is peer-peer to network transfer, business process, secured and encrypted. On the key resources, verification, digital documentation, audit, decentralized. This is a quite good add-on on the key resources. On the key partners, now it is shared networks, so it eliminates the lengthy process and strengthening the data integrity, strengthening the company ties across supply chain and facilitation of the payment, improve compliances. On the cost side, yeah, it's eliminate a lot of costs like search costs, negotiation costs, intermediate costs, and this keeps track, record, and fraud proof. But it's increased the information and communication technology cost, ICT cost. Our revenue side at is blockchain also having the trading company can allocate coin instead of the share, and initial coin offering can be float for this public offering, and this is a quick and safe payment collection. With this technology, we have some challenges like this technology is very still new. Blockchain technology currently lacks applicable standard interoperability problem, which limits its wider adoption and application. Blockchain technology presently energy intensive and resulting in the high operational cost. With this, we summarize our all work, and that as objective of the course to understand the basic how the business situation and its learning and ideas to understand how other subcategories these functions works. So with these all exercises, we have gained deeper understanding how this process, business process flow, how the different kind of subcategories works. Segment like what is the management structure in our company. So we are able to understand different structure, different level, how the departments are interconnecting, and how it is important. With the stakeholder exercise, we can see what are the levels of the stakeholder, high, medium, low, and accordingly we can plan our strategy to meet out our demand and satisfy to our stakeholder as well. On the marketing side, we able to understand what are the marketing mix and what segment company belongs, how to analyze the customer persona and keep buyer keep to keep mapping the buyer so that we can able to reach to the target customers easily. Channel to communicate with the customer, how to improve the brand loyalty, and how to manage the channel list. So these are things which we are able to understand, and with exercise we are able to able to understand how we can manage all these things. With the balance sheet, we are able to understand what are the current asset and what are the liability, what are the long-term debt, short-term debt, in inventories, and different kind of financial ratio, working capital ratio, quick ratio, cash ratio, how it can impact the investors or management interpretation. Well, and next was when we done the different kind of financial model, how when we are moving from the private company to public listed company, what are the effect coming on the shareholder creditor debitor side, and what additional changes comes in the business model, how it is evolved to next level. With the adoption of the blockchain technology, what are the impacts coming on the business model, and what are the values are coming over there? And obviously, blockchain can play a potential role in improving efficiency, effectiveness of the service areas made up operation or regulation, but there are a number of significant concerns surrounding the use of blockchain. So from the perspective of stakeholder in the maritime sector, including those in the public sector or regulating parties, IMO, classification society, port, and flag state, as our rules are not standardized, so still industry need more participation from the IMO, classification society, port, and flag state, as ship is govern or sale with this legislation or compliances. So it is very important that regulatory authority align their all the experience and all the expertise with the blockchain, so that it can be implemented in simplest manner, and it can reach to the more and more ship owners and shipping company. With this, we concluded our work. These are some references which we refer to doing our work. And thank you so much. And once again, we are sorry for our last presentation day. If any questions, kindly mail us, and team will be trying to answer all those questions. Thank you so much, and happy day.